Men love outdoors, B-O, outdoors and operas. Now I want to read from Song of Songs, chapter 6, verse 11 and 10. The man there gives us an insight into what goes on in an average man. In Song of Songs, we meet a man and a woman. The man there in chapter 6 says, I went out to the nut orchard to look out for the blossoms in the valley, to see whether the vines are budded, whether the pomegranates were in bloom. Before I was aware, my desire set me. So here is a man who is going out. And the context is the woman also is coming there. In fact, chapter 7 verse 12, even the woman wants to go out. She says, let's go out early into the vineyards to see if the vineyards are budded, and there I will give you my love. In fact, that's something which actually brings together a man and woman. But a man basically, likes recreational activity. And a woman probably will just like to walk down the road holding a husband's hand or holding a man's hand. But man likes recreational, playful activity. For example, it's outdoor activity, also opera, which means watching something. One of the fondest memories I have of our early days of marriage is watching a cricket match with my wife, and both of us were getting involved. In fact, my wife knew that I was a cricket crazy guy. I liked to follow a lot of cricket, and this was a game where England batted first. It was a one-day tournament final. England had made 325 runs. India were chasing the top 5 batsmen, including Tendulkar, Sehwag, Ganguly and Dravid were back in the pavilion. India had just 140 plus runs, chasing 325. In the middle were 2 youngsters, Jeyaraj Singh and Mohammad Kaif. This is 2002. And they converted the singles into twos and twos into threes. They ran like rabbits between the wickets. And in the end, Jeyaraj got out. Kaif was still there. Kaif hit the winning runs in the last over. India chased 325 in the Lord's Cricket Ground, the headquarters of cricket. And Sourav Ganguly was the captain, Indian captain. He ripped his t-shirt open. He swung it, said some choice words, which I would not repeat here. And he ran into the ground and he jumped on Mohammad Kaif, and Mohammad Kaif fell tumbling back, and the Indians were celebrating, and I was celebrating with my wife. I also jumped on her and I hugged her, and we were rolling in the bed together. That's something which I'll never forget. We were there in Uppal Stadium the other day, the 4th day of the Hyderabad Test match between India and Australia, when India ran through the Australian batting lineup. The second innings took 7 or 8 wickets and won the test. I enjoyed that. We were outdoors. I was with the woman of my life. We were really enjoying it. We were really enjoying it. In fact, I remember the time when I enjoy watching TV with my wife, or sometimes a movie. I remember watching a National Geographic show one late night. My wife and I, we watched how American missionary was kidnapped by an arm of Al Qaeda when they were holidaying in a beach in one of the Asian islands. In an Asian island, this missionary couple without their kids were holidaying, and the Al Qaeda guys caught this couple. And the National Geographic, the program is called Jailed Abroad at that time. I think they changed the name. And we watched, we enjoyed it. In fact, we couldn't take eyes of the screen. We were involved, but I enjoyed that. In fact, the best thing for me was I was watching it with my wife. That's how we men are. We like to watch the opera, something on the screen. We like to get out and do something, wherein our energy just comes out.